In this video, we're going to be discussing some of the formatting options that we have available to us here inside of the WordPress post editor. Let's go ahead and take a look at the post that we just created called My First Blog Post. In this post, I want to add some formatting options, and it's very easy to do so using the WordPress formatting bar that's located at the top of the editor. Let's say, for instance, that I want to make the first sentence in this blog post bold. I can simply select that sentence by clicking and dragging my mouse across it and clicking the B to make it bold. Let's say that I want to scroll down a little bit here and I want to add to the very last sentence an underline. I'll click and drag across the last sentence and simply add in the underline by clicking the U right here in the format bar. If I click away from that, it deselects it, and you can see the changes happening live right here inside the WYSIWYG editor. Anytime I wish to check on these changes and see exactly what they look like on my site, I can come up to the top right and choose Preview Changes. By clicking Preview Changes, that takes me out to my WordPress site in preview mode and allows me to view the bold first sentence and the underlined second sentence that I just created. If I close this up, it takes me back to my WordPress post editor. Let's go ahead and add some more changes to this. The first thing I'm going to do is click right here and create a new line and add a heading. Now by default, this is just paragraph text. If I want to, I can select it and change from paragraph to heading. Now let's say I also wanted to change the color of this heading. I can come back up here, click down to choose a color, and in this case I think I want this heading to be blue. So I'll select a blue color and click away. As you can see, it updates right here inside of the post editor, but I can also click Preview Changes and it takes me out to my WordPress blog showing me that sample heading in blue that I just created. I can go right back to my post editor and continue working. Now, I'm going to scroll down here and let's say that I want this last paragraph to be a block quote. I'll select that and I'll find in my formatting toolbar the block quote button. Once I hit that, it automatically indents the text, turns it into a block quote, and if I hit Preview Changes again, it takes me out and I can see that that has now been turned into a block quote here inside of my blog post. Now, some themes will also have different formatting options for block quotes, which would make this a little bit more attractive. But in this case, it just indents it over and changes the typeface a little bit. I'll go ahead and close this up and go back to my editor. Other formatting options that you have available to you are things like bulleted and numbered lists. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. If I come up here, click and press Enter to create a new line, I'll go ahead and add a bulleted list. It's very easy just by hitting Enter to create these bulleted items. If I hit Enter again, it automatically gives me another bullet. By pressing Enter one more time, it clears the bullet and allows me to then backspace up to clear it out. If I want to preview what this bullet looks like, I click Preview Changes, and there is my new bulleted list right there inside of my blog post. The same thing can be done for numbered lists as well. The process is exactly the same. Let's go ahead and close this up. Now, as I'm working here, most of these changes are being auto-saved to the blog post itself. However, it's not going to publish to my actual blog until I hit the Update button. So in order to see all of these changes reflected on my actual site, I must click Update. So let's go ahead and do that now. Once I click Update, you're going to see at the top a verification message saying Post Updated and a link allowing me to view the post. If I click View Post, it automatically takes me to my regular blog site, showing me my blog post with the bold text at the front, the bulleted list underneath, the sample blue heading, and the block quote with the underlined text. All done very quickly and very easily via the WordPress post creator.